The word for the day is linger. Several years ago, I was a meat department manager at a grocery store, and the lady up front who was checking, she just yells out all of a sudden, "Everybody to the front now!" But I just kept on cutting my pork chop stuff. I had meat strewed all across the meat department, and the guy who was helping me at the time, Mr. Charlie, he's an older gentleman, he says, "Randy, you're not going to go up there and help them sack groceries?" And I was like, "No, Mr. Charlie, it's almost time to go home. I want to get done, go home, see my wife and my kids." And so he's like, "Well, okay." So he just keeps wrapping the meat, and I just keep cutting the meat. But for whatever reason, I walked over to the door, and I shoved it open, and I see all this black smoke everywhere. I mean, the whole room was just filled with black smoke. I said, "Mr. Charlie, the store's on fire. We got to get out of here." So we take off running, and we were the last two people outside of the building. And matter of fact, when we got into the parking lot and turned around, the fire department was already spraying water on the store. So it was a quite interesting experience. And it makes me think of a lot because we had no warning. The store caught on fire, the fire spread, and the black smoke filled the building. We're in the very back of the building. We had no idea what was going on. And this lady just says, "Everybody to the front of the store now." So we just thought she wanted us to sack groceries. Even though we did kind of sort of have a warning. It wasn't the right warning. And so we didn't heed the warning. But Lot gave God warning. He sent these two angels in. He says, "You got to get out of here now." He goes to his soon-to-be son-in-laws. He says, "Y'all got to get out of here." But they didn't heed the warning. And the angel says, "Lot, you got to get your family and your kids. You got to get out of here now." And for whatever reason, Lot lingered. And why would Lot linger? Is it because the son-in-laws thought he was joking and they didn't come? Or is it because he had friends there and he was thinking about all of his friends that are fixing to lose their life? Did Lot contemplate, well, how did I ever get in this predicament in the first place? For whatever reason, Lot lingered. And if it wasn't for the grace of God and those two angels grabbing Lot and his family and literally taking them outside of the city before the city was destroyed, Lot would have perished and his family inside of Sodom and Gomorrah with everybody else. Well, that makes me think. In 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 10, Peter says, "But the day of the Lord will come like a thief, in which the heavens will pass away with a roar, and the elements will be destroyed with intense heat, and the earth and its works will be burned up." Well, that sounds a lot like Sodom and Gomorrah. Everything's going to be destroyed, and God has given us ample time as a warning. He has given us plenty of time. He says, "Hey, you guys need to be turning to me. You need to be running to my shelter. You need to be running to me for safety. Let me be your Savior from this day, because everything, the earth, everything on it, everything in it is going to be destroyed." Matter of fact, Revelation talks about a new heaven and a new earth. And so God has given us this ample warning. He's given us plenty of time to say, "Hey, turn to me. Let me rescue you." So the question today is, why do we linger? Why do we hear the warnings like I did in the fire and not heed the warning? Why do we just keep working away like, "Hey, everything's going to be just fine"? Because one day, whether it be we take our last breath upon this earth, whether it be by accident, by car accident, whatever, one of these days, we're going to be standing before Jesus face to face. And will he say, "Well done, thou good and faithful servant"? Or will he say, "Depart from me, I never knew you, you workers of iniquity," or sin? What's he going to say to you? Why did you linger? Or is he going to say, "I'm glad you came"? Don't linger today. Give your life to Jesus Christ while you have plenty of time to serve him. I hope you have a great day. God bless.